If you like Homestuck and you wish there was a better successor than Homestuck 2, I really recommend you give Lost Tool a shot. So real quick, I'll talk about the story and a synopsis of it, and then after that I'll go into why I personally think the story is special and worth reading. So you can read a synopsis of the story on the website, and here it is up on the screen. To summarize, it's a sci-fi fantasy multimedia story about a group of nerdy young adults that try to deal with themselves and increasingly crazy and expansive circumstances. It's in a format that's a visual novel reader sort of thing, built from the ground up, and the format evolves throughout the comic and will probably continue to evolve. I think that's all I want to say about the story here. I really recommend you just read it blindly without too many spoilers. As to what I think makes it special in particular, I think there's a lot of reasons that I could think of, like, it has a shit ton of really good characters that are just fun to see interact with each other, do stuff, and that the story is currently opening up in a really cool way. It has that Homestuck flavor of character interaction that isn't particularly immediately consequential to the plot. It's just kind of fun to read. I think the setting is cool with its unique aesthetical blend of like programmy tech stuff mixed with ancient history, and I think it's cool that you can feel that the author is passionate about both of these things. I don't think it comes across as half-assed at all. It really commits to both of these things, which I think is really cool. I think Fi is compelling as a protagonist. All the characters, I think, complement each other really well in cool ways. Also, Eric is the best. I love Eric. But I think the thing that matters the most is, I think, it's sincerity. The characters are fun, but I think there's a lot of intent behind them, maybe more than would initially meet the eye. I think they all reach towards something specific, whether in terms of what they struggle with or what they believe. I think you can feel that the author is channeling himself into these characters in a really sincere and real way, because I feel like while the comic is weird and funny or whatever, above all, I really think that Lost Tool is real. It's not perfect. I think the art can be a little sloppy, and some dialogue can feel kind of strange to read, but honestly I still think it's cool to see something that's not particularly trying to be perfect, especially in an age of terrible, non-human AI slop. It's hard to be anything more than vague in this video because, like I said, I want to avoid spoilers, and also the story is just now beginning to pick up, so it's an exciting time to start reading. One last thing I want to comment on is its format. You will notice very drastic changes as you read the comic. It'll go from looking like this to this pretty quickly, and I think it's actually really cool. You were able to see the change and growth in real time as you read the comic. It'll basically only get better from here. I think it's something that weirdly strengthens the narrative for me. It's a story about characters changing and evolving in a format that's also in parallel, always changing and evolving. Conclude, I think you should read Lost Tool. Link is in the description.